Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Dark Souls 2. We've made a lot of progress. It's been an incredibly fun series. I've had a very good time. Any frustrations, mostly beyond the Shrine of Amana, are technical frustrations, but we are able to fight the boss right now. It won't push us immediately into New Game Plus if we win. So I thought, why not risk it? We'll try to fight our boss, see how it'll end up working out for us. But first, why don't we talk to the Emerald Herald? This is just us going back to the Throne of Want, by the way, the same place we fought the Throne Defender and Watcher.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
Alright, so that's the last words that she utters to us over the course of the entire game. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm sure that's going to be a very juicy piece of dialogue that people will draw on if they're making lore or story-type videos. It seems like Shanalot, aka like the Emerald Herald, is like a half-breed, maybe a little bit like Priscilla from Dark Souls 1. A lot of people have hypothesized that, you know, some things in Dark Souls 2 are very similar to Dark Souls 1, maybe like Heidi's Tower of Flame or Drangleic Castle. Maybe those were Anne Orlando in a previous life or in another universe or something like that. I'm just going to make sure my equipment bar's decked out the way I want it to be here. Maybe put some more healing items on just to ensure that we're going to be okay. Yeah, and maybe she's the reincarnation of Priscilla or something like that. Just throwing it out there. I have no real evidence to back it up beyond the fact that they both seem to be kind of half-breed dragon and humans. Also, Nashandra is the enemy that we're going to be fighting. She is the... I don't think we can summon... Oh, we can't. Wait, there's two summons for this. Who's this? Head of Vengarl. Okay. There's no way I can't summon Vengarl, but to make it a little bit fairer, I won't summon Benhart of Jugo. I'll just summon Vengarl, because I've never seen previously I didn't even have I don't think I had any human effigies left by the time I beat the final boss on my off-camera playthrough. So and also I killed Vengarl, so I wouldn't have been able to summon him anyway. I did not realize that he would help us fight the final boss. But anyway, here we are up against the final boss, Nashandra, aka the Queen from earlier, and we should have a cutscene, of course, to introduce her. Alright, so that's the introduction to Nashandra. It looks a lot like Nito from the original Dark Souls. Now, Nashandra is not the most difficult boss in the game. She's actually pretty easy. Easier, I would say, than Gwyn, for example. And I'm just going to let Vengarl do what Vengarl does. What we're going to try not to do is get hit by this laser that she actually ends up firing out. So the big problem with Nashandra is that she summons these curse blobs that will curse us, obviously, as you might expect. And curse causes you to take a little bit of damage over a very short period of time. But this is, if you're thinking like, oh, he's having Vengarl, like, beat the boss fight for him, don't think that way. Vengarl's gonna die pretty soon. I just wanted to summon him to see what he would get up to, because I've never been able to summon him for this fight before, because previously I had killed his head to steal his mask without realizing that I could just get it for myself. The other thing that is annoying about Nashandra is she has this laser attack, which is a real pain in all sides of all dongs. So you just gotta give me a moment here. As long as we're out of the curse, doesn't really matter. She's just a standard boss fight, you know, sword and board type melee weapon thing going on, except she obviously does not have a shield. There we go. head of Vengarl's been killed. That's fine. The thing we have to worry about is A, the curse orbs that she shoots out. But we can actually, oh man, that still stuns me, huh? Or stun locks me, I guess. The curse orbs that she shoots out, but we can kill those quite easily, in fact. I think that's what she's going to do right here. She's going to summon some more. But we can kill those and avoid getting cursed. And as we kill one, basically what we're going to want to do is just kind of kite her over into this area where we're substantially less likely to be cursed now as a result of the extra space. That might be a laser attack? Yeah, so we want to watch out for that. But apart from that, one of the complaints I've heard about Dark Souls 2 is actually that maybe the final boss is a little bit too easy. I died against her many a time when I was doing it solo off camera. But I'll admit that things are going really well right now. I don't know what this attack is. Yeah, I probably should have moved out of the way of that one. That's fine, though. Our shield blocked most of the damage there, actually. Oh, it's bad. Yep, okay, so it was going pretty well until I made an egregious error and got myself killed. What was my error? Basically didn't lower my shield enough to get my stamina recovery, got hit by an attack, and then one good dodge roll in the middle there, but then messed it up with a dodge roll that didn't quite work right afterwards. I've never seen that Gower's Ring of Protection, actually. Reduces damage taken from behind. That makes a lot of sense. You know, protect you from backstabs, I guess, if you're an assassin. Not necessarily an invader, but an assassin. Do I not have Ring of Binding on? I do. Did I die as cursed? Is that why my health is a little bit lower? The good news is we can just put on a, you know, another human effigy because we have a ton of it. And I think I won't put on Dark Pine Resin, but I really doubt Poison's gonna work. I really doubt Bleed is gonna work too, though. Sure, we'll use the Bleeding Serum, whatever. It might allow us to do a little bit more damage. And I'll still summon Vengarl. He just seems like kind of, it's like summoning Solaire for the Gwyn fight, right? Vengarl's like the tragic character, but I think he's also going to end up being a little bit of a fan favorite. It's too early to tell who the fan favorite characters from Dark Souls 2 are going to be, I guess. I think if I had to put my money on it, I think a lot of people are going to like Vengarl. A lot of people are going to like Gavlon, who we actually didn't see at all in this Let's Play, but he's like a drunk kind of dwarven. He's a Gurm, I think a Gurm, the dwarven type characters in the game that we saw on the Door of Pharos on our way up to, you know, fight the spider just after the Bright Cove Seldora. Yeah, anyway, I think those are going to be favorites. Maybe also Lenigras, the blacksmith. He might be like the new Andre or something. I don't know. We're not going to summon both of them because I think that would make it a little too cheap. But Vengarl is just like a cool dude, so I want to get him into our game here. So we'll put on the Bleeding Serum. I don't know if this will actually work, but we'll find out. We just basically decked out our large club so it looks like a giant Cheetos. Giant Cheeto? Cheetos? Yeah, beats me. And you know, there is a Curse Bite ring that I could get that would give me some serious protection here. Let's find out if Bleed actually works, though. I'm cursed. Vengarl, you take the aggro for a second. I'll heal up. And, yeah, should be able to do some more attacking without getting cursed here as well. We'll just kind of stand at the front. We'll get hit a couple of times. No, we won't, actually. What is that attack? Oh, I thought she started to glow a little bit there and was freaking me out. I am going to, I'm going to kill one of these curse orbs over here. I'll probably get cursed in the process, lose some health, but that's fine. Killing those curse orbs is super, super important. Oh, that was almost really silly of me. I could have easily taken a lot of damage that I didn't want to take there. What is this? Oh, that's the laser. Try not to get cursed, but do our own damage in the meantime. Okay, so we're about 40% of the way done with the fight, I would say. Want to stay away from the curse whenever possible, but you do want to stay close to her as well. And the reason you want to stay close to her is because it makes it less likely for her to do her magic attacks, which are the most annoying attacks of all. Oh, that's going to get me knocked off the edge. Holy shit, I should not be alive right now. All of her curse orbs are gone. I should not be fighting this close to the edge, just in case I end up getting myself in that position that just happened a second ago. So let's save some stamina, and we'll run over to this side. Of course, we're going to be cursed. There we go. We didn't even destroy that orb. I am actually in kind of a dire spot now. The orbs follow her around a little bit. This is going to be a laser. Luckily, it was the laser that just goes in one direction as opposed to the one that goes in all directions. You can't lock onto the orbs, which is what makes them a little trickier to hit. I think this might be the... Yeah, that's the annoying laser that goes in multiple directions and makes her a real pain in the ass. That's like a one-shot KO for most people at the level you are when you fight Nashandra on New Game. Or close, anyway. Depends on your vitality, I guess. Depends on your magic defense, but... For most people, that ends up being a one-hit KO. Probably should have not attacked there. Yep, just so I could actually get some stamina back. Like I said, Nashandra, definitely the hardest boss in Dark Souls 2. Much harder than the Guardian Dragon, which I just died against once. And much harder than the Giant Lord, which I didn't die against at all. Kind of bullshit, actually. I don't know. You know, my Elgato, it's my game capture, not my Spanish cat, really effed itself up. I must have died cursed. While recording, you know what? Let's be smart here. It effed itself up while recording the episode with the first Giant Lord fight, so I might end up just doing that on my Faith character, but this is weird for me to talk about because you'll have already seen this episode, or that episode, by then. Because I'm a little bit ahead on my Dark Souls 2 recording, so basically what I'm going to do is just, assuming that this fight against Nashandra actually goes as planned, I am going to just go back on my Faith character, beat that same area, record it, and be like, hey, you know, this is my Faith character, this is what happened. So you already knew that by now, but I don't. I don't know how that Dragon Aerie and Dragon Shrine and Memory of J stuff is going to go for me. Hopefully it goes well. In the run that my Elgato broke on, well, it didn't break, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because I'm recording this right after. It went really well. I beat the Giant Lord in one try. It was super easy. Got through the Dragon Shrine on my first try. Didn't even Lion strat it that much. It felt very good. I know this might seem cheap at this point, but I might actually use the 2 summons here to help me out. Why not, right? It seems like the Bleeding Serum is kind of a dumb choice. I don't know what Nashandra's weak to, but to be honest with you, it's just me being impatient that is causing this these problems against Nashandra. If I don't miss those curse orbs, and if I actually manage to keep my stamina high, then I shouldn't have any woes, really. Probably should have upped my endurance a little bit more, maybe. I leveled up in Majula just before this video, but it was only like 3 levels, which at this point we've basically reached diminishing returns, so... We're gonna have Benhart again. And Vengarl as well, and I know that I'm cheaping out here a little bit. That's okay by me, though. Do we have any, like, weapons attached here? No, we don't. So maybe just when things get started, I'll just focus by taking out the actual curse orbs. I may still get cursed in the process, but we'll let the AI just handle taking care of Nashandra's, like, weak points, and then we'll go to town on those curse orbs, and that should keep me from getting cursed in this area. Keep in mind... Her scythe does curse as well, so, you know, that's dangerous. Wow, okay, this almost makes it a little bit too easy, to be honest with you, but I say that and then nearly get killed in one hit. So, it's kind of it's another fight kind of similar to the Demon of Song, to be honest with you, where it's fairly not difficult, but if you ever make a mistake, then, you know, life's not working out in your favor, basically. That's gonna... Oh, that should have hurt. Okay, that's really bad. That didn't hurt me at all, but it did hurt my summons, which does hurt me, you know, as a parent. So Vengarl's been killed. Benhart will go soon after. You know, it's pretty telling. Oh, goddamn. Bengarl is barely good enough to survive one of the Throne Guardians, but is still alive against Nashandra at this point. So again, you know, Nashandra's not super difficult. Despite the fact that she has proven to be one of the more difficult bosses in the series for me so far. Alright, Benhart has been vanquished. This is a laser. This is definitely a laser. Okay, that was smart. That was good play. I do want to heal. That's another laser. Okay, I want to heal. Probably should use a life gem so I can keep my Estus. But we've taken out most of the cursed gems. I don't really want to get closer because we're going to put ourselves at risk of getting cursed. But one hit at this point is probably like 10% of her HP. Lucky me. Yeah, one hit at this point is probably like 10% of her HP. I'm going to be cursed here. That's okay, though. It's not that much damage relative to the damage that I'm able to do to her. Ah, I did get cursed again there. That sucks. Could have been bad. I'm going to take an old Radiant Life Gem. She's going to laser me. That's fine, though, because I can get close and do damage again. Probably should prioritize taking out some of those curse orbs around her, but this is going very well right now. I really should not rely on the invincibility roll. And the reason I say that, even though it's sacrilege because rolling is amazing. Oh, so every time I get cursed, it lowers my overall health bar a little bit. That's way better than the curse mechanic in the predecessor, of course. But I shouldn't rely on the invincibility roll, because it is actually putting me in a position where if I get hit once, that's just it, basically. I'm going to run away and maybe break this curse orb. But I'm putting myself at serious risk of getting lasered from behind. Yeah, see? that could have gone worse. Let's hope that she just does some physical attacks here. And if so, fairly realistic chance that I could finish the fight before she summons any more curse orbs, at least. Again, relying on that invincibility roll is not clever. It looks clever, but it's not clever. Okay, good time to Estus. Quickly now. That's a laser. That's good. So now we can get in there, do our damage, and we're feeling pretty good about the way this is going. Or at least I'm feeling pretty good about the way this is going. 2 more attacks will do it. Just start to summon more curse orbs, Nashandra. You know you want to. She does. And she's dead. Okay. So it did take 3 tries, but I feel pretty good about that. Victory achieved. And with Nashandra dead, 67,500 souls. And we'll be able to actually access this area over here that we've never seen before. As we get our cutscene.
Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
And that is going to be us launching into our credits, I guess, for Dark Souls 2. I actually cannot skip this. Not that I would want to, you know, make people feel bad about the fact that I'm not appreciating their work, but we're probably going to end the episode here just in case for whatever reason this song is copywritten. I don't want to get a Content ID match, just so you can probably end up skipping to the end of the video right now anyway, but much appreciated from Software. I really think that Dark Souls 2 is way, way better than I expected it to be. On par with the original or close. But yeah, the ending, open to interpretation. Really interested to see what people do with that. And that does it for this Dark Souls 2 Let's Play. But there will be a lot more Dark Souls 2 content on the channel, especially when the PC version comes out. But maybe I'll do some interim kind of invasion stuff just to see how it goes in the meantime. But as always, thanks for your incredible support on the series so far. It's been a lot of fun revisiting one of the series that kind of got my channel on the map a little bit. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And of course, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.